Thank you for tuning in to this channel. I am committed to bringing you the latest on politics, policy, and governance issues in Kenya and beyond. And if you're here for the first time, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so that YouTube will automatically notify you each and every time I upload fresh and informative content. Now, in this video, I want us to look at something that has hit the headlines of Kenyan media houses in the last 48 hours or so, and that is the fact that matatus belonging to President William Ruto's son George Ruto were seized by the National Transport and Safety Authority for continuously breaking traffic laws. The drivers of the matatus were also arrested in the process.
Hizi gari ni za kijana ya rais wa taifa la Kenya.
Now there are reports that the owner of the matatu, being George Ruto, and him being the president's son, no one has been able to stop the matatus from recklessly driving and flaunting traffic laws, until recently when NTSA grabbed the bull by its horns. Not even traffic police had the balls of steel to challenge the recklessness and lawlessness of George Ruto's matatu drivers.
Na hakuna askari wa trafiki ambaye anaweza iguza wala kuifanyia kitu chochote. Madereva wana nguvu zaidi kuliko askari.
Until NTSA decided that fear was no longer in their basket. Now you'll remember that in less than 1 month ago, it is George Ruto's father who lectured Kenyan parents on how they ought to raise their children.
Kila mzazi achunge watoto wake, tuweke kushughulikia watoto wetu. Sisi kama serikali tutafanya sehemu yetu.
It now turns out that the president's son has been breaking the law in his business and has remained untouchable for a very long time. The president, instead of calling his son to order and teaching him good manners of good citizenship, respect, and adherence to the rule of law, he instead goes around the country lecturing parents on how they have failed in raising their children.
The government of Kenya cannot parent your children. As parents, myself included, we must never walk away from our children, nor abandon them to the vagaries of our time.
And parents must be at the center, making sure that not only are our children in class, but we also mentor them so that we can build good character.
In so much that the kids, so improperly raised, embarked on criticizing his government. Just because the president is your father does not mean that you are above the law. Just because the first lady is your mother cannot exempt you from keeping the law. The father goes around preaching about upholding the constitution and the rule of law, and yet his son is one of the biggest culprits who's got no regard for traffic laws. Now, I know some of you might want to tell me that it was not George Ruto who was driving the vehicles, but I will tell you without fear of contradiction that the culture created and perpetuated by the CEO of an organization will trickle down to the very least of the employees. If, for example, a court of law finds George Ruto to be guilty of committing a punishable offense and as a result prescribes and hands in a sentence to the president's son, do you think the court will have the independence of executing this obligation? Personally, I don't think so. You will let me know your thoughts in the comment section after you're done watching the video. Now, the culture of presidents setting out to protect their criminal sons will not begin or end with William Ruto. In the United States, we saw the sleepy Joe Biden handing in a presidential pardon to his son, Hunter Biden, despite the son having been convicted on 3 felony tax offenses in which the president's son chose not to pay a total of $1.4 million of taxes owed to the United States government between 2016 and 2019. Now, for George Ruto, Kenyans have declared that his father will not be president forever. Even if he manages to reign for 10 years as he plans, he will soon retire and retrieve to his ancestral home, as did Daniel Arap Moi, Mwai Kibaki, and more recently Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, should the president or his handlers obstruct justice to NTSA in any way, then the long arm of the law will take its course after his inevitable retirement. A just cause cannot expire. A just cause can only be denied for some time, but it cannot be gotten rid of. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Tell me whether you think the president is likely to obstruct justice for NTSA should the case against George Ruto's matatus take shape within the corridors of justice. I really appreciate your thoughts, so don't forget to leave a comment below. At the end of the day, guys, this is just but my opinion. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more informative content such as this. I am committed to informing, educating, and entertaining in a manner that mainstream media cannot. If you find my content interesting, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at personal level through the links available at the description of my channel. Right, guys, this is all that I had for you in this video. Let us meet up in the video that's coming right after this.